Thokozani. Good day, everyone. Please welcome to Gogo Makagbo Spiritual Channel. Please join me as I'm about to do this reading. This is a 4-card reading. Pick a card. I have 4 piles right in front of me. So what you're going to do is to look at these cards and then close your eyes, clear your mind, connect your soul, your inner self. Just a 5 to 15 minutes meditation. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes, look at them for the second time, and choose the pile that you think you resonate to, okay? You feel very much attached to. And the topic for today is, which ancestor is talking to me at this present moment? The ancestor who is currently talking to me, and what message is being delivered to me? What am I supposed to do? What is this? What is it which I'm supposed to do now? Or even if it's not currently now, but that I'm supposed to do, in the coming future, in the near future. Okay. I have 4 piles, like I've said. Pile number 1, the one with the tiger's eye. Pile number 2, lapis lazuli. Pile number 3, the bloodstone. And pile number 4, the amethyst. Okay. All you have to do is to meditate. When you're ready, open your eyes and choose the one that resonates to you. Okay. Thank you so much, guys. And if you are ready, now let's start. Okay, and please don't forget to subscribe and like my page, guys, please, and leave comment under this section. Okay. The Chariot. For those of you who chose pile number 1, I have the Chariot right in front of me. I have the Chariot as the ancestor who's currently talking to you. Okay, so I want to tell you more about your ancestor. The Chariot that I have right in front of me. I want you to know that with the Chariot, this is the ancestor who was a man, or who is a man. Yeah, he is a man. Okay, or he was a man during his time on this earth. Yes. This is a very brave man. He was a warrior. He was one of those people who were taking part in those many battles, and he was always, winning his battles. And this is someone who was a leader. If he was not taking part in battles, but this was someone who was a leader, people were, always following him, always following on his footsteps. He was a very good leader, and yeah, he was a very good one. Yes, because he was a very good team leader. And, under him, so many people who were following him, who were following his instructions, yeah, they did very good. They did very well under his instructions. They've learned a lot from him. This team leader was someone who was, they had their own objectives at that time. And this man was, making sure that even though, the many people that he was leading, all of them, they were different, with their, they have their different knowledge, different trainings, different skills. Yes, they all came with that. And he made sure that those different skills were aiding towards their set goals. So this is what was happening in his time. So this is a very good leader, a great one, a warrior. So this is the person who's currently talking to you. This is one of the ancestors who is currently talking to you. Okay, let's hear what he's saying to you. Okay, firstly, okay, guys, I've shuffled my cards. That's what I want you to know. I've shuffled them. So what I'm going to do is just to pick just one card. I'm not going to waste time on shuffling the cards again. Okay, I have the 3 of Wands. I have the 3 of Wands right in front of me. Okay, with the 3 of Wands, he's telling you that as he was the warrior himself, he wanted to follow in his footsteps, because he was one person who made sure that whatever goals that has been set, he made sure that everyone, contribute towards the goal. He made sure that the goal is being achieved. This is what he was doing. And with the 3 of Wands, he's telling you that you know what, you have the world in your hands. You have you are capable of making things happen. You are the creator. So make sure that whatever you create, make it a reality, make it happen for real. And he's telling you that, do not limit yourself. You need to go beyond, yeah, beyond the other surface. Make sure that you make, you spread your wings and make things happen, because as the leader you used to be, you are also a leader, and you are supposed to make sure that the set goals are being achieved, and you must make sure that people learn from you, and whatever you have, the skills that you have, share them with other people, teach other people what you know. This is what he's saying. And he's also telling you not to limit yourself, that you must keep on learning so that you keep on growing, because Liana, he was like that. Okay, let's see what other message is being delivered on top of that. That is to add on that one. Okay, I have the hunter right in front of me. He's saying that track down your fears and desires. Remember, I told you that he told you that you are capable of making things. You are the creator. And here he's still to add on that. He's still saying that you are the hunter. I mean, you are the hunter. You are, a warrior. You are a leader. You need to make sure that, let me, wait, this. Okay, you need to make sure that you track down your fears and your desires. All you need to do is to make sure that, you know what, you need to connect with yourself, connect with your soul, and see where you're lacking, and see all your fears. Okay, and as a warrior, you're supposed to face your fears. Face your fears. And if you're able to face your fears, then you'll be able to create and to turn your dreams into a reality, to work towards the set goals. This is what is being said to you. Okay, I'm going to take another card here. I have the Winnie Gibbon 6. It says the wisdom. Okay, let me pick another card. Okay, it says a new beginning. All they're saying to you is that this is the new beginning for you. This is something that you may that you need to start. There is something that you need to start. All you need to do is to, they've told you in your visions that there is something that you need to start. And that thing that you've seen in your vision, if you can remember your vision very clearly, now this is the beginning. You need to start now. This is what they want you to do. What is that thing that you're supposed to do? The thing that you're supposed to do is to work towards your goals. Be creative. Whatever goals that you have, make sure that you start working on them. This is what you need to do. Be the hunter that you are. Be the leader that you are. Be like them, and drive your chariot towards a set goal. This is what they're saying to you. They're telling you not to be afraid. Be brave like them, and you'll see what will happen next is wonders. That's what's going to happen to you. Okay, for those guys who chose pile number 1, that's the story I've delivered to you. And now let's move to pile number 2 and see what they're saying. Pile number 2, I have lapis lazuli. Okay, with lapis lazuli, I have the Queen of Staves. For those of you who chose pile number 2, I wanted to know that the ancestor who's currently talking to you, this woman, she was a very brave woman during her time. Yes, and she's still brave even now. I wanted to know that she was one of a kind. She was referred to as the queen because of the position that she was holding, in her community. She was one person who was making things happen. She was a leader, she was a mother, she was a grandmother, and yes, many people were following on her footsteps because she was very good at advising other people. Everyone who had a problem by that time, they were always going to her because she was one person who used to know how to connect to her intuition, who can guide people, who can give good advices. She was very good, and I want you to know that even her third eye was opened. That's why she was able to see into the future. She was sort of a psychic, and she could tell people about their future, about what they need to do. So this is one of your ancestor. So for those guys who chose pile number 2, I'm positive that most of you, it's either you have a prophetic calling, or it's either you have a psychic, a medium, any type of calling, even a sangoma calling. This is who you are, because your third eye is open. You can use your intuition, connect to it, connect to your inner soul, and prophesy, tell people what needs to be done. This is you. Okay, let me check. Let me take another card here. Okay, before I take this one, let me start with this. Okay, any card here. I have the star. Okay, I have the star. Let me take another one. Okay, I have the Ace of Wands. Okay, all she's saying to you is that with the star, yes, you are like the star, because you can, during the dark times, she was always there. She was always there, to put the light on other people, to shine the light on other people. Even when people were feeling very, very down, when they had problems, they would always go to her, and she was always there, ready to give them advices. This was her. And now she wants you to do the same, be a leader, be an advisor, just give good advices to other people, be there for them, comfort them if they do need comfort, and most importantly, give them advices, to stand on their own 2 feet. As a good advisor, as a good leader, you're not supposed to give people the fish, but you must teach them how to fish. People cannot always come to you for, to solve their problems, but they must learn how to stand on their own 2 feet, and to be able to solve their own problems. They must be able to, to learn on how to use their minds, how to apply their minds. This is what they need to do. They mustn't rely too much on others. This is what you need to teach them. Teach them to be able to teach them to meditate. Teach them to be able to open the chakras, the third eye, so that they are able to, to connect to the intuition. Teach them how to listen to the intuition, how to connect with it, how to make use of it. Okay. Teach them how to listen to their visions, how to translate their visions, so that they are able, to stand on their own 2 feet, to do what their ancestors wanted them to do, okay, or wants them to do. And with the Ace of Wands, she's still, okay, if you can see here, she's holding a wand in her hands. And here, she's telling you about the Ace of Wands. All she's saying to you is that with the Ace of Wands, this is about your work, the thing that you are doing. This is, here she's telling you that you are about to start something new in your life. This thing that you're about to start is something to do with your work. This is the new work that you'll be doing. This is something about your profession, your career. This is it, okay? So you need to start doing this. Whatever it is, about it. You need to start doing this. If you're not sure about it, I'll advise you to pause this video, close your eyes again, clear your mind and connect to your soul. And you'll hear the voice coming within, okay? And then that voice is going to tell you what you need to do. What is it that you need to do? This can be about you, starting something, maybe about a new career, changing your career, or maybe, adding something on your career, maybe you have a project, you are working on this company or whatever that you are doing, or you are even selling some stuff. So this voice is going to tell you what you need to do to add on that, to add on what you are doing. Or maybe it's about doing something different, something new. Okay, so you need to listen to it and start doing that thing. Or maybe it can be something that you already have the idea, you already know what you want to do, but then you're not sure, or maybe you're having some doubts, you're a little bit anxious. And now what she's confirming to you is that you need to do it, because she's supporting you, yes, and you're going to be successful. Do not doubt yourself, okay? Let's hear what she's saying here, okay? I have the great teacher, okay? Let's hear what the great teacher is saying. Learn from spiritual experiences. Yes, like I've told you that what you need to do. If you're not sure, pause the video, connect to your soul, to your mind, meditate, connect to your spiritual self. You will learn a lot from this. Remember, I told you that this woman, she was one of a kind. She was giving advices, and she was not like, giving people the fish, but she was teaching them on how to fish. This woman is the woman who was like, she was teaching people how to meditate. She was teaching people how to pray, how to divine. So, and because she was doing this, and that's what she also wanted to do, connect to your soul and teach others also how to connect to the soul. This is what she wanted to do. Okay, let's hear what she's saying again to add on that. Okay, the path. Okay, all she's saying to you is that this is a very good path. This is a very good path that you are following. because she's saying that, you have a long way to go, you have a long way to travel. Yes, you need to make this journey. This is a spiritual journey that I'm talking about, It's not about you moving to another place, no. This is a spiritual journey, and it's also something to do with your work, because you're going to add your spiritual being on your work. The work that you'll be doing, it will be more related to your spiritual being. This is what it is, and this is a very long journey that you're going to take. And she wants you to be strong, be prepared to walk this path. Okay, this is all that she's saying to you, and she's telling you that you are being protected. She's protecting you. She's with you all the way. She's with you. Okay, and she's telling you that do not worry, because nothing was going to come and harm you. All she's saying to you is that, the moons and the stars, they're looking after you. That even if you will be walking in the dark at night, but you need to know that you are very, very protected, because these stars, this moon is shining bright at you, and therefore you are protected, because she's always there for you. Okay, and let's check pile number 3. For those of you who chose pile number 3, this is pile number 3, the one with the bloodstone. Okay, I have the 9 of Swords. For me, for you guys who chose pile number 3, the one with the 9 of Swords, this message is from the great grandmother, or the great grandmother, or even a great grandmother. This is someone who lived, a very long time ago, either on the 17th century or 18th century. This is someone who lived very long time ago. And then she was, this person, when she passed away, she was already old, but she was very strong, because even though she was, almost, she was very old, but then she looked very young. She looked very strong, because she's a strong woman. She's one of those women who grew up in the rural areas. She will go every morning. She will wake up very early, 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, going to the mountain to collect the woods. Before she started collecting the woods, she'll start by praying there at the mountains, and then she will collect her woods. And when she come back, and then she'll go back again to the rivers. When she gets there, she will also meditate at the rivers, pray, appease her ancestors, and then she'll come back with her bucket of water on top, putting them on top of her head. She was a very strong woman. Sometimes when she go there, and then she will carry her grandchildren, or one of her grandchildren on her back, and then go there, get some woods, and then she comes back, carrying the grandchild at the back, and with her pile of woods on top of her head. She was a very strong woman. She was one of a kind. She always made sure that she worked in the fields, so that she can, plow some mealies and other things, delicious things, fruits, vegetables for her children, for her grandchildren to eat. She was also a very strong woman. People were going for her. This is someone who was using the bones. She was a spiritual person. She was a sangoma. She was someone who was using the divine bones. So people were always going to her, with their problems, their troubles, and she was always there. She was always connecting to her ancestors, to her spiritual guides, throwing the bones, so that she can tell these people what they want to hear. She was giving them guidance. She was telling them on how to solve their problems. She was helping them with her traditional herbs. She was, she was cured. She was making that the ones who are sick, they become cured. This was her. And what is she saying to you? Let's hear what she's saying to you, okay? Oh, no. Too many cards. Let me take all of them, okay? I have 4 cards. I'm taking them because I believe that she's the one who pushed them out of this pile, okay? Let's hear what she's saying to you. For those who chose pile number 1, I have the 4 of Wands. I have the 3 of Coins. I have the Fool. I have the 4 of Coins. Okay, what she's saying to you that, she's saying to you that you, my beloved, you are like the fool. It's not like you are a fool, no. What she's saying to you is that, what she's telling you is that you have everything with you. She's saying you are crying, but you are complaining, but she doesn't know what you're crying about or what you're complaining about, because you have everything in you. She gave you everything. She gave you the wisdom. She gave you the power. She gave you the creative idea. All you need to do is to start using your creative ideas, because here you are. You have the money. You have the money. You have, yes, this is your money, the money that you have. And then you have your wants. This is your work, your profession, your career. And she's saying that you also have your swords. She's having the swords on her head. Can you see that? Because she was brave. Yes. You have the swords, and then you also have the cup, the heart, the cup, the laugh, to love other people. This is what you have. You are being so generous. You are, the generous one. This is who you are. She gave you everything. She doesn't understand why you keep on complaining. You don't have to complain. Get out of that chair and do what you're supposed to do. They've told you before. They've told you so many times. You know about this. It's not the first time that you're hearing this. So she's saying that you need to do it. Okay. One more other thing. With the 3 of coins, she's saying that, yes, of course, she said you have everything with you. All you need to do is to start sharing with other people. Share your skills, your knowledge. She wanted to go out there and do something. Start working. Start sharing what you know with other people. Start doing what you're supposed to do. You need to go out there and start doing what she was doing. Go out there and start helping people. This is what she wants you to do, because she wants to do what she was doing. If it's about throwing the bones, do it. If it's about responding to a calling, do it. If you don't have a spiritual calling, but she gave you the blessings of, being creative, being the creator, what you want in life. And with that, she's saying that you have the money, you have the knowledge, you have the skills. This is not about money only. If you don't have money currently in you, but you do have the creative idea, get out of the chair, do something with your creative idea. And this creative idea that you have is the one that's going to bring you all the pentacles that you want in life. This is what she's saying. Okay. And yeah, with the 4 of Wands, she's telling that you need to make sure that your things are balanced. Here I have the 4 of Wands and the 4 of Pentacles. Okay. With all this, you need to make sure that your work is balanced with the Wands. Make sure that your work is balanced. Your career is balanced. Know what you want in life and follow your heart. Don't do things because other people are doing it. Do it because it comes from within. Because this woman, she's the one who's telling you that, my child, this is what you need to do. My child, you need to become this, you need to follow this career. You need to be, to follow this profession. This is the one, she's the one who's telling you. Okay, then all you have to do is to do what she's telling you to do. Because if you don't do that, you won't finish what you've started. You won't finish it, because this is not your calling. Okay, so listen to your intuition and do as you've been told. And she's also advising you about the money that you have. That, you know what, my child, you don't have money. And once you start having these pentacles, make sure that you save them. Use them wisely. These pentacles are the pentacles that I'm giving to you. I know that it's not like you're sitting down and then the pentacle just fall from heaven. No. All you need to do to get these pentacles is to go out there, start being creative, go out there and start working, and bring these pentacles to you. But remember, these pentacles, they are, you are getting them because of my powers, because of my blessings. You are not supposed to waste it. Use it wisely, because this is the blessing that I'm giving to you and your future generation. This is for my great, great, great grandsons, This is what she's saying. Do not waste it. Instead, save it for your future generation so that they live a better life. This is what she wants to see from you. Okay. Okay, let me check another card here to add on those. I have the White Witch. Okay. She's saying that you need to be the light. Yes, you need to be the light, be the light of your generation, of your future generation. Be the leader, be the creator, make things happen. And also be the light of other people, the people in your community, the friends, other people surrounding you. Be the light, lead by example, because With the 3 of coins, you are, a tradesman. You're someone who knows best. You're someone who works with his hands or her hands. So make sure that whatever you know, whatever you do, teach other people. This is all that she's saying. She wants you to teach other people so that what you know, you don't go to the grave with it. Okay. And here she's saying the darkness. Here I have the darkness. Okay, let me see. Look at it. Okay, with the darkness. Okay, yes. Because sometimes it's very dark out there. There's no light. Even the moon, it's a dark moon, it's not shining. There are no stars. She wanted to know that there'll be some times that you will walk along, along those nights, the long night moon. Okay, you will walk along those nights, where it's very dark, and sometimes you don't even see what's in front of you. But then she's always here by your she's always here by your side. Where is she? Yeah, here she is. She's always here by your side. Remember I told you that this woman, she was very strong and she was a good leader. And I told you that she used to wake up very early, around 5 o'clock. 5 o'clock when it's still very dark outside. She will go out there, go into the mountains to appease, to pray, to divine, and then to get some wood. This is what she used to do. So she wanted to be, the creator. Get out of, your comfort zone and do something. This is what she's delivering to you. Okay. Yes, this is what I have. I read all the cards. Yes. Remember I told you that be the light, because sometimes some nights are very dark. So, and they're dark for everyone else, but then you're going to be the light for everyone. In those dark nights, you'll be the light for all the people. And then you'll give them the light, you'll give them, the knowledge, the ideas, and everything that they want in life. This is here. Okay, thank you so much. For those who chose pile number 3, I hope you heard the message. Okay, for those of you who chose pile number 4, with the amethyst, I have the Emperor right in front of me. Okay. This is someone who was, he was like the king, Because this was someone who came from, those noble families, the ones who were very rich, who had money, they had everything, They were very rich during that time. Yeah, they were breeding animals, all kinds of domestic animals, yeah. And they would go out there to hunt. This is one ancestor who's currently talking to you. This is someone who is making things happen. And this is what he wants you to do. He also wants you to make things happen. This is him. He was referred to as the king, although he was not the king. But the way he was saving the community and the way he was helping other people, it was like he was the king, because he was following what his ancestors were also telling him to do. So he's also telling you the same thing, that do what I used to do. Be the leader. Be the emperor. Okay. I have 3 cards who just went out, which was that just pulled out of the pile. I have the 10 of swords. I have the 3 of swords, and I have the 10 of coins. Okay. I wanted to know that 10 is about completion, completion of task, And with the 3 of swords, all that he's saying to you is that, yes, with the swords were being carried in those days by the nobles, the people who were very rich, the one who come from the rich families, the one who were very brave, the one who were making the rules. Yes, this was the swords for you. And with the swords here, some things may happen which can hurt you, but he's telling you that whatever happens to you, which if you feel that this thing is hurting me, it's not like it's being done on people. Sometimes bad things happens to us because we need to learn, we need to learn from those things. This is how we learn, like sometimes we find that you are working on something, on a certain project, but then there seems to be some failures here and there. You don't complete what you've started, yeah, and then the project becomes a failure. Or sometimes you come upon some risk, and then you wanted to know that it's not like you are a failure or something. Don't ever feel low of yourself. Don't have low self-esteem. All you need to do is to learn from your mistake. That's what he's saying. Be brave. Okay, and with the 10 of swords and the 10 of coins, he's telling you that, yes, this is the completion. You are going to complete what you've started. This is what he wants you to do. Because I sense that most of you choose pile number 4. You're currently, your project or whatever you're working on, you are in the middle of it. It's not like you're starting with the other pile of cards that, like pile number 1 and pile number 2. With you guys, you are almost there. You are already there. You've started long time ago, and yeah, the project is going like that. And yes, he's supporting you. Sometimes there'll be some ups and downs in life, but you need to know that you are being supported. You are being guided. This is what he's saying to you. Don't ever think that you're a failure. No, you're not. Again, because sometimes you'll feel that, you are all done. You are dead. No, you're not. You are very, very strong. You will never be defeated, because himself, he was a great warrior. You must also be one of them, a great warrior, because this is where you come from. They are your ancestors, your forefathers. You need to be like them. This is what they want you to. They want you to be strong. They don't want you to depend on other people. No, they want you to be, make things happen for yourself. Don't be one of those people who go out, beg. It's okay to beg if you don't have, but then don't make it a habit that I'll just sit down and then people will help me. No, you need to stand up and do something with yourself, so that you start making things for yourself. They don't like it because they used to be, the greatest ones. They used to be respected, and therefore they expect the same from you. They don't want to see you, being one of those people who are like addicted and stuff. They don't want that at all. They don't like it when they see you like that. They don't like it when they see you, being very poor, begging, crying. No, they don't like that. They want to see you standing up on your own 2 feet, because you are very strong. Whether you're a woman or a man, you are very, very strong. You can be a woman whose husband has just passed away, or maybe you can be a woman who has children, but the fathers of the children, maybe your children have different fathers, and the fathers of your children, they denied you, they neglected you, and it's okay. They're telling you that it's okay. All you need to do is to do what? Be strong. Get out and look for work. Support your kids. Be someone strong. Even if it's not about going out and looking for a work, the little thing that you have, that small money that you have, buy something, start selling, and be able to support your family. Make a good home for them. This is what they want from you. So what they're saying to you is that, okay, some people have stepped you. You've been stepped so many times, neglected so many times, being hurt so many times, but they're telling you that it's okay. Do not cry and do not bear grudges. No. And do not think that maybe, when you're not worthy. No, you are. You are strong. And what you need to do is to love yourself first. Do not beg other people to love you. Love yourself and make things happen for yourself, for your family, for your generation. Do not worry about those ones who neglected you. Do not worry about those ones who gossip about you, who say bad things about you, or who are always backstabbing you. Do not worry about them. Well, now all you need to do, make your ancestors very happy by being strong. This is all that they want from you. Yes, get out of this.